Right now.
Okay, so you're gonna come. You're gonna give us the intro.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Ramble. I am Jonathan Malice. This is Joey the Bull.
Joey the Bull, and let's check this out. Not to mean to cut you off, sir.
I didn't mean to do your job. Go ahead.
That's what she said. Anyway.
About your butthole.
Folks, I'm telling you right now, next month, Cage Match 3, number 3. You gotta be there early. Trust me. I'm just trying to promote this stuff because last year it was sold out. It was crazy. John and I had to go find chairs.
Around grabbing chairs.
We had to build chairs in the back too.
I had to make Joe stand up. It was exactly. He's like, "Come on, man. I'm sorry."
But you gotta be there early, folks. Remember, Cage Match 3, this January 12th, I believe. You just gotta be there super early. I mean, the lines are huge last year. Wrapped around the building, it was nuts. And we're getting ready to give it hell. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, those of you who have been supporting us, you know, individuals, Herman Fetterman, Brian Chancey, guys like that who've been buying 1 or 2 tickets, you know, to each show. I gotta advise you, buy your tickets early because what's happening now is we're selling blocks of tickets to different organizations, churches, Boy Scout troops, etc. So they're going in large blocks. Now, are we selling out like All In did in 10 minutes? No, not yet. But you know, get your tickets early, please. You know, I'll do my best to accommodate you if you don't, you know, because just based on, you know, the customer service type thing that we're trying to keep going. But get your tickets early. We are selling them by the blocks. So if you're looking to buy 1 or 2 tickets, please hurry up and do so.
Now, last week, I know I wasn't invited to the show because you forgot my number and call me and let people know that Joey the Bull, your main man behind the scenes, wasn't invited.
But it's not that you weren't invited. We didn't want you to come. There's a difference. I'm kidding.
But anyway, I know you guys are talking about I know the breaking news last week about the whole cage match with Mr. Othello. Something happened.
Let's revisit that topic. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. So the original concept was for Othello to defend his title against the #1 contender. And if you saw what happened at End of the World, you saw that Gus Neverson got a surprise victory over him. Right? But in his match elsewhere with Mikey O'Shea, Othello, our champion, blew out his knee. He's going to be up. He's going to be laid up for a while. So he has agreed graciously to give up the title. All right. So by virtue of the #1 contendership, is that you, Joe?
No. Oh hell!
I'm gonna need you to raise on up and get on out my chair. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Joe,
it's all good. I'll be back there. Don't worry.
What happened?
No, go somewhere. Go get a sandwich.
You don't have to leave. Go. Just have a seat right there. Okay.
I'll just do my normal thing.
I've been meaning to get hold of this man anyway. So,
John.
Hi. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about your partner getting hurt.
You know what? Here's the thing about the franchise. You can knock us down, but we're gonna get back up, and we're gonna get back up stronger than we were before. My man O is already rehabbing that knee, and he'll be back a lot sooner than expected. So believe that.
Okay, so here's my situation. He is injured, and he can't defend the title. And he's certainly not gonna be able to defend it in the mandatory amount of time.
See,
so here's what's going to happen, right? Well, you know, I don't know. We can't.
What you can do is you can do what's right, which the title never left franchise. So whether it never left his side, it never left my side. So the thing that you need to do is you just need to give the title to me. I mean, let's be real. Think about it. Franchise is what made OCCW what it is today. Franchise brought prominence to that title. Yes, Othello was the face of that title holding spot, but who was right next to him the whole time? This man right here. This man also helped bring OCCW up to where it is today. So you need to just do what's right, John, and keep the title with franchise.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I'm understanding this right. You're saying I should just take the title from Othello, and without any sort of contest should put it on your waist.
Well, first of all, you're not taking anything. Othello will be handing over the title for you to graciously hand back over to the franchise.
Wow, that sounds like a real romantic idea.
I mean, you can call it what you want. What it is reality.
No, reality is this, all right? We have a couple of options, if you will, all right? We have Othello. I could strip him of the title, right? We can have a 1-night or 2-night or 10-night tournament to decide who, wins the title and who's going to be the next title holder.
Which would be pointless because at the end of the day, it's still coming back to franchise.
Okay.
What you basically said is we could have a 10-man whatever for a bunch of 9 other men to waste their time showing up and getting their asses whooped, and then ultimately it's going to come back to me.
Okay. Fair enough, but I don't like that idea because I have to pay 10 other wrestlers for a match.
To go to the hospital at the end of the night.
Okay, and then and then I'd have to pay their hospital.
Exactly.
Right. Secondly, I can declare the title vacant and match the number 1 contender,
which is who?
Up against the number 2 contender. You know what? I'll match the number 1 contender up against what I assume is the man stepping in for the champion, and that would be yourself, right?
Well, whether you call it stepping in, stepping up, or being just the man of the hour, yes, that will be me holding up that title at the end of the night. So whether you want to give it to me or whether I have to take it, that's what's going to be the end result.
Well, as much as I would love to just hand it over to you, you're going to have to earn it, BA. So here's where we are. We have our number 1 contender by virtue of his pinfall victory at End of the World. We have Gusten Uberstüd for the vacant OCCW title against your man, B.A. Marcus Frey.
John.
That's Saturday, January 12th at American Legion Post 716 in Los Alamitos. Do not miss it. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are this. Gusten, we did this dance before. And the last time we did it, you were laying flat on your back in the middle of that ring. Please believe that when we meet again, it's just going to be the same result. You will be broken in 2, feeling a whole lot of hurt and a damn sure a whole lot of pain.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and good luck on the 12th.
You'll still be making a lot of money.
I will.
Franchise.
Thank you.
Can I have my chair back at least? We're going to get
Before we do that,
some.
Thanks. I already told them who's up.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to have to tell them to come up.
Okay, so who am I getting?
Just say number 2.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, shocking turn of events to be sure. B.A. Marcus Frey will be wrestling Gusten Uberstüd for the OCCW Heavyweight Championship in the steel cage. That's right, cage match 3 will be held at American Legion Post 716 in beautiful uptown Los Alamitos. That's 3252 Floresta Street, Los Alamitos. Doors open at 6 p.m. The bell time is at 6:30. Hey, can you ask them to grab some of the flyers from up there too?
Oh yeah.
If you would, or yeah. Our next guest is known the world over as the Voodoo Master. More importantly, he's going to be coming at you also January 12th at American Legion Post 716. Now, a lot of controversy surrounds this man. He sometimes he travels. Well, here they are now, ladies and gentlemen, Voodoo Master and his lovely valet, Nicolette. Come on in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Yeah, nice to see you.
Hi, John.
Hello, my love.
Thank you
Have
for
a seat,
welcoming me
please.
back.
Yes,
Thank
yes. Now you're gonna have. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, Voodoo. This is the first time me telling you about all this, right? Or is it? I'm not sure. I get my emails mixed up. You are scheduled to wrestle against the inimitable Vintage Dragon at cage match. Now, is this your first time in the cage?
No, my second time, sorry.
Second time. Okay. But it's your first time going up against Vintage Dragon. What do you have planned for him, and what do you expect him to show you?
All I plan is for a real good fight. He's one of I could say he is my toughest opponent I've ever had so far. Just got off that loss against Othello, and and BA, but you know, I'm ready to come back 100%, ready to fight.
We're ready to
whatever
come
it
back
is.
1,000%.
1,000%
This
voodoo.
is
There you go.
1,000% voodoo,
Exactly.
yeah. And I think that Vintage's name speaks for himself. Vintage has been in the business for a while. And this is the younger generation, so,
Well,
you know.
certainly strong words. Let's talk a little bit of, not to overstep my boundaries, but where have you been? We haven't seen much of you
I
lately.
know, it was a surprise to me, a nice surprise to me for 2019 that I was going to be back at OCCW. I can't thank you enough for that, so thank you so much. And
My pleasure.
I know I messaged you around the holidays and I told you thank you so much. For my fans that don't know where I have been at, I went to Lucha Expo this year. Shout out to Kevin Kleinrock and Ruben Zamora.
Kevin Kleinrock, there's
Yeah.
a name I haven't heard in a while. You know, there's a long, he was like one of the first people I knew in this business.
Okay, so long story short, he goes way back with Fabi, but I didn't know that. And so right after I had started working with OCCW, I did some modeling for Ruda. So then I was able to go to Lucha Expo through that. So me and Fabi went to that this year, and then maybe about 2 months later, I got a match with Ricky Mandel and Zicky Dice. And so I was able to work with those two gentlemen as well. So that was a huge accomplishment for 2018, and I'm happy to come with you guys 2019 on this journey.
So are you telling me that you're valeting for other wrestlers? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I wasn't so much valeting. I was very involved in that match. So check it out on YouTube or go to Blackcraft Wrestling.
Okay, what is it? What would it be under? What would we have to look under?
Just go to Nicolette Marie, and you'll
Nicolette
find
Marie?
it, yeah.
Okay, there you go. On Facebook?
I'm Nicolette Marie as well, and for my Instagram, it's Nicolette by Nature.
Nicolette by Nature.
Yeah.
So, what do we have? What have you been up to, and what are you going to bring to Cage Match?
You know, I've been doing a couple shows here and there. You know, my last one, it was a pretty tough battle with BA and the fellow. You know, much respect. I'm still looking forward to go one-on-one with BA. But Vintage, you know, that's what I'm just focused on 100% right now, because that's going to be a tough one, in the cage especially.
Yeah, at End of the World, you and Alan Amor, is that his name?
Amor, yes.
You guys had, you surprised everybody by standing in there and slugging it out with the franchise players who had you by at least, you could have added a third person and they still would have had you by more than a few pounds. You guys
exactly.
made a good account of yourself, but the thing is, Amor took a pretty good beating that night, and I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's battling injuries. You know, we're praying for that dude. You know, such a small dude. You know, really small dude, but he's a fighter. I look forward to working with him as well more in 2019.
Okay.
As long as as well with Nicolette Marie.
So we're going to be seeing more of you this year in
Yeah, for
2019.
sure.
Good. There are other matches going on. We have Daniel Moon and Max X. We have Mikey O'Shea and Azrael against Team Exodus. Do you see yourself as teaming with Amor again? Maybe making a run at those titles?
Yes, correct. Anytime we'll team up, and we are for sure gonna go for those titles. Whoever it is, whether it be Team Exodus, whether it be O'Shea or Azrael, you know. I look forward to as well. I've actually gone battle with Azrael and beat him already, but I look forward to wrestling Mikey in the future as well.
Right. Joey the Bull had a few questions for you. Joey, I'm going to let you sit here for a minute as I see to something going on outside. I'll be right back. Do not sit too close to Joey the Bull, Nicolette.
Oh, got it. Should I switch with Voodoo or no?
No, you're all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hot off the presses here, folks. Check this out. We got some brand new flyers about the match. I think,
Oh, can I have one for my bedroom?
Oh, well, my picture's not on there, so if you
I love that.
next time I'll get a picture of myself blown up.
Yeah, correct. You can blow myself as well there.
Yeah, Voodoo and I will sign these for you guys at Cage Match.
Just come up. We have buttons.
Yeah, whoever
shirts.
tells me that they saw this podcast, let me know, and I will give you a free button if you want one of myself or a Voodoo or of us together. I can give it to you at Cage Match.
Correct.
Now, Voodoo, we've been knowing each other for a while.
Yes.
And of course, Nicolette, been knowing you for
Yeah, you and I
years.
go more way back.
We go more way back. We had, there was a point in time where we had a little beef between you and the great Fabi.
I know.
Which I miss you, bro. I miss you. You and I, hopefully one day, I know we're too old to eat those, but still, I think we can go get down and get crazy.
If you miss Fabi, I miss my dad more.
And you know what? I'm actually with Fabi more than she is, so that's how it is.
So, Vintage Dragon.
Yes, correct.
Both of you guys come from a crazy kind of that lucha style background. Now it's going to be in the cage match, so people are expecting you guys to jump off the top of the cage and doing flips, maybe seeing a little crazy lucha action.
Yes, correct. There will be some flips in the match. It's going to be a pretty fast-paced match, in my opinion. Vintage, much respect for him. Seen his matches with all the dudes that I've faced, and he's a really good worker, and I look forward to going one-on-one with him in the ring.
And,
Very excited.
And of course, it's a kind of a silly question to ask. Do you see yourself being victorious?
Yes, I do see myself being victorious, you know.
Victorious, glorious.
Exactly.
But
1000%.
But without any distractions.
But that my girl is not a distraction. She's beautiful, you know, and everything, but she is not a distraction. She's gonna be in my corner 100% of the time.
He'll be able to
1,000%.
concentrate because he knows that this is always his
Exactly.
all the time. So
You know,
no need
I'll
for it
have
to
her
be a
after the
distraction
ring.
at cage match.
I'm just saying, because I remember last year when I was the Muscle, remember that group, La Raza? And yeah, pretty much they were fighting against the felines. And of course myself and we had that mysterious woman that worked for us too. And we were a big distraction. We helped them win that match because we got in the way and started hitting the cage and started beating them up at the same time.
Oh man.
We're not
I
going to
recall that time.
Yeah, I do recall that time.
That's a goofball moment. That's how.
Yeah.
a goofball.
Yeah, with the mysterious person. Yes, that's a goofball.
Anyway, so any other shows you're doing in the near future besides Cage Match?
Right now, I have a couple, you know, that I can't say yet, but right now I'm just focused on cage match.
I might be at Lucha Libre Alliance.
There you go, folks. Check her out, Nicolette. When's that?
That runs at Lucha Pro Arena in LA.
And believe me, Nicolette's awesome. Come up to her, say hi.
Yeah.
Get some signed autographs, signed pins. Buy her merch. Merch is worth it, man. You go around sporting the merch.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, I know her too. Boom, 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 and she'll love it. That's a lot for her
you.
too. And of course, Voodoo buying his merch. He has a big fan base. Every match I see out there with you, Voodoo, a lot of fans love you out there, man. I don't know where they come from. I don't get it.
If you're a girl though and you're a fan, please don't. Just stay in your seat.
Exactly.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
all I'm looking at is Nicolette. That's
Yeah.
all I need.
But there's not to disrespect Nicolette, but there's a lot of girl fans that love Voodoo. Why does that bother you so much?
No, but I had to work hard to get to this spot. I'm not just going to let a fan come in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way I feel with Jonathan Mellis. I work very hard where I'm at, and if anyone wants to go up to John, believe me, I get in the way too.
Okay, good.
You know, exactly a year ago at the last show before End of the World was my first year here in OCCW, first full year. I remember Jonathan Malice, he actually hit me in the head with a trash can. I don't remember ever giving him a receipt for that, you know. I just remember that, but...
Maybe you had it coming.
I think he's coming back in.
Alright, I'll wait for him to come, see what he says.
Sir, I just brought these in.
Oh, thank you.
That's
exactly what I went out looking for. Thank you, Joey.
There you go.
should have passed each other in the hallway.
Well, how can you miss me, bro?
You know, it's a big hallway. So, ladies and gentlemen, Cage Match 3, right? Get your tickets here. This is all I got left. All right? So make sure you come in and get yours. Don't miss out.
Sold out last year. You gotta mention that.
It more than
Sold out
sold
year
out.
one.
I was selling standing. Yeah, sold out in year one. I was standing room only. We had 330 at the last count. Chairs out, and there were people standing all over the place. Don't miss it. You'll have a great time. If you want to reserve the front row, you're gonna have to talk to me because people are now bidding for the front row. Believe it or not. I want to thank you both. It's a pleasure to see
thank you.
And anytime you want that receipt, hey, that's a big cage.
Exactly.
All right.
I'll be waiting for that.
All right.
Can I buy 2 tickets off you?
You know what? Just because you're here, I'm going to actually give
I'll
you 2
give you the
tickets.
money though. I will give it to you. Fine. Shout out to Mason, my godson.
Come on.
Oh, is that for Mason?
Yes.
Oh, kid,
Thank you.
give him a hug for me.
Real quick, big shout out to Brian Chastney. He's out there. Dustin Lawyer.
Dustin Lawyer.
Fabi's actually checking this out right now.
Hey, Fob, how are you?
Yeah, I mean, Mindy hit a host of my wife. Yeah, she
Love you, girl.
love that girl. Anyway, who's our next guest, sir?
Well, we don't have. Well, come on and join me because what's happened here is come on, have a seat.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Why can't I? Every time I want to sit down, somebody comes
Sorry,
in.
Joe.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, wait, hold on.
Remember the Christmas party last year?
Hey, remember, that Christmas party was fun last year, guys.
Look who's back. I thought here I was thinking that you were one of the reasons why the government got shut down.
John,
I thought you guys were out.
Come on. Well,
Hey, you lose the title. I don't see you guys for however many months, and then all of a sudden you come in uninvited when you hear we got the podcast on. Yeah, feel free, join in, have a seat, have 2.
there's only one chair.
Well, sit on his lap. Oh, don't. That's a rental. You be careful. No, don't sit on his lap.
Well, then why offer?
Okay, so to be fair, you guys have some reason for coming in today.
Absolutely, John, and we all know it's the holidays, it's the season of giving, and it's also the season of taking, evidently because what Team Exodus did to us was just downright disgusting.
I gotta admit, that was a pretty dirty way to go over and take your titles.
Yeah.
If you look at the poster here, right? In fact, why don't we give one of these to our producer, see if we can get this up on the thank you, Joe.
I mean, just to be honest, I mean, if you had Joey the Bull in your corner still, bro, you would have the title still.
You know what, Joe? We were talking about that, and you just carry too much weight for us to have around, unfortunately. And Freddie Flores and Alexander Vega, we've been doing a lot of hard work to keep that weight off.
Oh, sorry.
But we do have some good news. Is we rediscovered ourselves. Alexander Vega came back from his goodwill mission in Mexico. Freddie Flores is not Mexican.
Were you walking from one end of Mexico? Was that you? Oh, sorry.
But truth be told, what happened was it was disgusting. It was bad. And now I hear Tony Reyes and was it Bulletproof?
Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns Jr. He got leukemia.
Mini Reigns?
Oh,
he got leukemia. Why is he wrestling?
No, that's not Roman Reigns.
Mini Lucas.
I didn't know you had that much money.
That's Bulletproof, right? Him and,
I'm over here eating meatball subs, and you're over here.
Hey, you know what? Don't put down the meatball subs.
They're delicious. No, they're good.
You could be like some fat idiots and eat 2 and 3 at a time and then complain and lie to people, tell them you're getting paid in meatball subs. Although, as much as that fat bastard ate, we actually lost money on it.
Hey, Joe Bull's right there.
I don't think how
Joey, let's walk in here.
Bull can show up on time. Bull can work. Bull will probably bum better, but that's another story.
I digress. I digress.
Okay, here's the problem. You're not on the card.
We are not, John.
So you weren't booked to show up here. You're not booked on the card. The best I can offer is maybe a singles match for one of you. So I'll let you decide who wants to take it.
Against each other? That already happened.
I'm not going to do that. No, I can't make any money turning you guys against each other. I'll tell you what. You want the match? I'll make sure you get the match. But as far as the tag team title goes, we have Team Exodus, the defending champions, the guys who took your title. They're coming up against Mikey O'Shea and Azrael for a tag team title match.
Well deserved tag team, by the way. If you saw that match against BA and Othello, what do they call themselves?
The franchise
players.
Yes.
Z, my bad. With a Z. It's with a Z.
2 A's and a Z. Yes.
2 A's and a Z.
Well, it's a record label type thing,
I get it.
Okay.
You go to the Compton Swap Mall, you buy 5 shirts for $10,
I feel like every person of that color has an album, though. That's what I don't get.
The views and opinions of La Raza, specifically Freddie Flores, do not reflect the views and opinions of Orange County Championship Wrestling, the Royal Ramble, or the Free Edition channel.
Did he make a joke about you? No. Okay.
Mine was implicit. All right, yours is straight out bigot.
It was an assumption.
Okay.
But yes, I understand, John. Best you could do is one, and you know what? Alexander Vega, I'll knock him out because that's what he does.
That's what he does. Yes, he's Alexander Vega. Okay.
Damn good at it too.
Damn good at it too. He talks now.
Absolutely. He got Inglés Sin Barreras, I believe it's called.
Yes. Sin barreras.
Yes.
All right. That said, what have you guys been doing? Why haven't I seen you? Why haven't I seen you in training? Why haven't I seen you in any other matches? Why haven't you ran off to the middle of the desert to do some wrestling?
They've been growing those beards.
This has been coming in this.
Well, as you know, John, prior to the last show, Freddie Flores actually hurt himself thanks to that monster Tony Reyes.
I heard you dislocated your shoulder.
Freddie Flores did dislocate his shoulder. No shoulder surgery needed. But hopefully in a couple weeks I'll be good to go. But yes, that's what Freddie Flores has been up to. As long as giving out gifts to many children all across the sea.
Okay, well there you go. He gave till it hurt, right? You gave till it hurt.
I went down fighting, John. That's what you asked, and that's what we did.
Well, okay, so clearly you're not going to be able to wrestle Cage Match 3 anyway because you're injured, right?
Absolutely, but I will be in Alexander Vega's corner.
All right, there you go. You'll be in
all comers.
All comers. So,
everyone that comes.
Anyone in mind?
Anyone in mind? I mean, we have a long list.
Well, I need to know because I have to see if it fits into the budget. You realize that I'm running a business here, right? I am not a independently wealthy individual. I'm trying to run this business like a business, not like a smart thing majig.
He's gonna run out of meatballs.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Well, we're gonna have tamales too, so. Well, maybe people might be tired of tamales.
There's Coronas of Modelo, then we have a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That said, all right. Where have you guys been wrestling? Ladies and gentlemen, La Raza, come see Alexander Vega in the steel cage at Cage Match 3. That's at American Legion Post 716. That is January 12th. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time's at 6:30. Don't leave. I got to get your tickets to you for you guys to sell to the next show.
You got it?
Anything you want to say to our fans before we go?
Yes. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. I know we're a little late.
Happy
but
holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Not to be forgetting.
As per usual, La Raza's always late.
On Mexican time.
Mexican time. And Happy New Year for those. We will see you at January 12th.
Y prospero.
There you go, Juan.
There you go.
That's all.
Well, you have some fans missing the Christmas video we did last year. They were wondering what happened this year. They didn't get
We can figure to put that up somehow, but La Raza was having a grand old time.
You know, we La Raza for the reason, you know, giving gifts to people. You know, we've been doing charity work. That's
Like
what we are. La Raza, we do steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Wait, why did you point at me when you said rich? You stole my car. I ain't gonna even steal from the rich. You better not be stealing from me.
My cousin Manny still wants his money, John.
Who does?
My cousin Manny.
Who's your cousin Manny?
He said the guy who fixed your car.
Well, you know what?
The reason why
I
you
tell
have
you
a
what.
red door, blue door,
Exactly,
a black trunk,
yeah.
and a red hood.
No, there's something wrong with the exhaust system I want to talk to your cousin Manny about. Yeah. And you tell him I don't appreciate him borrowing the registration sticker off of my friggin' license plate.
You said he could do whatever he wants to it.
As long as he fixed it, I didn't mean he could... Is
it running?
Ladies and gentlemen, La Raza, give him a hand. Very good, very good. Thank you.
Cage match.
Cage Match 3.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
Oh,
Have a seat, Joe.
Damn, about time. Time I get up and
Okay,
sit down.
let's discuss the card a little bit. We have Daniel Moon versus Max X. Now, if you're familiar with Max X, at our last show at American Legion Post, just a fantastic young up-and-coming talent against Daniel Moon. Another upcoming, very, very well-traveled professional young man. This should be a smoker. Daniel Moon with his aerial display, his impeccable mat wrestling, endless stamina, and Max X just tough as nails, hard as an anvil, keeps coming forward. Should be an outstanding match. Who do you got in that one, Joe?
Oh, I got Daniel Moon all the way. That guy is very phenomenal. He's aerodynamic. His style is so quick, and plus he has a mouth in him. I love his mouth. He just talks so much baloney in the ring. I love it.
He loves his mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that brings us to one of the featured matches with Freddie Havoc, an end to the trilogy. The rubber match, Freddie Havoc versus the legendary Helmet.
Can't we have like 5 minutes here? What's going on here?
Oh, hey. Helmet.
Already sweating. Good to see you.
I guess that's my sign.
Get your ass up.
Oh, yeah.
That's my sign again.
How you doing, Helmet?
Mr.
Nice to
Allen,
see you.
I'm sure you love sitting next to me.
Love it. As long as there's no water bottle next to you, and I don't need a splash guard or anything like that.
I couldn't arrange
swear
that.
to God, the last time you wrestled, I felt like I was at SeaWorld watching the Shamu show. I got sprinkled with all your
I'm
vabos.
right here. Why are you talking about me again?
No, he spit all over me. He spit all over the crowd. I had to do so much PR, butt kissing about, hey man, you had a wrestler spit all over. I was like,
Let me
geez.
ask you a question. Did you put asses in seats for the next show?
I absolutely did.
Then
yes.
you should be thanking me. Everyone should be thanking me. Everything that I've done for OCCW, and yet
Wait, I don't doubt what you've done for OCCW.
Let me finish, please.
Sorry,
sir.
my apologies.
Thank you. Trying to have a gentleman conversation.
Gentleman.
Here. Always trying to.
After all you've done for OCCW,
Thank you. Right where I was going. Mm-hmm. Everything that I've done for OCCW, you make me get in the ring with the fat, washed up yard-tard who was a freaking referee who couldn't do his damn job. So when I call him on that, when I get aggressive because this idiot cannot do a simple task, he hits me in the effing eye with my own damn cane. And you allowed that. All the time you talk trash for me doing the very same thing. Yet you contradict yourself. After you put the screws to divine intervention, I'm never gonna let that go. That is my damn faction. And I'm never gonna let that go.
Well,
you put in the screws to that. And you know I'm talking more than just the one individual that I cannot name.
you can name them. I'll say all kinds of bad things if you want. My point is this. Oh, go ahead, finish.
No. You've already walked all over everything I'm trying to say. By all means, I know you love to talk.
Well, that's why I have a talk show.
I understand that.
Okay, so
Fans want to know, did you get any new buttons from Hot Topic for Christmas?
called Dark Realm Records, people.
Oh, that's a scary place.
Small
man.
little spot owned
Chicks
by
that
the
go there
guys.
are hot.
Owned by the guys in Sadistic Intent, legendary death metal band out of Downey. Love you guys.
Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, you know, I just like pretty.
Fans
pretty.
just want to know. That's all they're asking.
No, you guys are such idiots.
Hot Topic. I buy stuff at Hot Topic.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, it's not so bad. They got some pretty cool Bruce Springsteen shirts there. In any case, let's
The
talk.
greatest rock band ever.
Absolutely. Anyway, let's talk about your matches with Freddie Havoc. Now, the first match, right, was at Next Level,
Indeed.
right? Talk a little bit how that one. Talk about the second one, and then we'll talk about what's going to happen in the third.
Next Level was a great show. It's a shame that that building no longer exists, or soon will not exist.
Yeah, you're right.
Havoc got what he wanted. He got a match that wasn't with a bunch of deathmatch guys. For a change. Bravo to you, sir. You actually moved up on the ladder.
Yes, didn't have to wrestle a bunch of uneducated white trash.
I didn't say it. I might have thought it, but I didn't say it. And then we're in a match, and he gets the better hand of me. He's cheating throughout the match. He has the hometown. Everyone there is screaming, Havoc,
Chiver, yeah.
Chiver.
First, you know, I had no idea he was going to draw so well.
He has family.
He has
a
fans.
lot of family. Oh, that wasn't fans. That was family.
Well, to be fair,
I'm willing to say, Mr. Havoc, that you don't have any fans that aren't family. And if you do, bring them January 12th to the American Legion Post in Los Alamitos, a building I helped put on the wrestling map many years ago with Battleground Pro Wrestling. I love and miss you, Foob Dog.
I missed the money you owe me, Foob Dog.
Now, this is from Havoc. It says, I will be there next week live to address the comments that you're...
Where are you today?
Well,
You knew this was going to take place. I said I was going to be here in hopes that you would actually show, you cowardice punk ass, and you don't.
Oh, wow.
Where are you, Havoc? Where are you? You beat me at the last match at End of the World. You beat me in a fluke, and you know damn well you did. A cage match, and I already asked you and you granted it. It's an escape only. You have to get out that damn door.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, to bring our viewers up to speed. That's right. I neglected to mention typical cage matches, right? Or one fall to a finish inside the steel cage, so nothing goes on outside the cage, right? But we've made a unique provision for the Freddie Havoc Helmuth match. Now, if you're familiar with some of the old-time cage matches, there were two ways of doing it. Again, like I said, one fall to a finish inside the cage, no time limits, etc. Right? And don't get me started about cage match time limits, okay? The special proviso for this match, you can only win by going over the top or out the door, right? No pinfalls, no submissions, nowhere to hide.
No DQ.
No DQ. This is the only way I can think of to end this, right? Because symbolically, you finally get to walk away from this, right? Or overcome it, right? Once again, that's over the top, through the door. Freddie Havoc, Helmuth only.
And Havoc, I'm going to tell you this right now. I hope that your family is watching, and if not, please play this for them. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a joyous New Year. Because January 12th, as I walk through that door, you're going to be in the center of the ring, a bloody mess, with everyone in that audience who came to see you with a tear in their eye, because I'm going to accomplish what I've been saying I'm going to accomplish, and that's ending you. This little flash, all of a sudden, poof, you're here, it's over, it's done. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of having to carry this. I'm tired of being the one who's the most angry about this. You want to ride my coattails, bitch? Then show up on the 12th and do it. Bring everything you have, because I'm leaving you a bloody heap, and I want you to clean up every ounce of that blood that I spill. I'm letting you know now, this match is going to be a bloody mess. Viewer discretion strongly advised.
Well, you heard it from Helmuth. Strong words from an inspired man. So don't miss it. That's January 12th. That's a Saturday night. Doors open at 6. Bell time's at 6:30. Mr. Havoc, I wish you luck and have a happy New Year. What are you laughing at?
Well, because I read a comment here. You know, Dustin Logan, the guy that owns the Pet Lobster.
Yeah, and the cats.
He's saying that right now Havoc's at his house watching Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Helmuth.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Helmuth?
I hate all you people.
I don't much care for the guy either.
No, I hate all of you people.
Do you mean people in general, or what?
What did I say?
You just called the man Havoc.
Again!
I did?
You're always disgracing.
You know what?
How calling me that trash yard-tard name? And it's hilarious for you.
No,
but it
I'm
drives me effing crazy.
I'm not laughing. Look, all right. I want to publicly apologize. I publicly apologize to Freddie Helmuth for calling him Freddie Havoc, and for Freddie Havoc calling Freddie Helmuth Freddie Havoc. Get all
There's all these Freddies in here. Where's Freddie Fender?
Freddie.
Wasted days and wasted nights.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's go over some of the other matches on the card. All right. We got. This is an important match to talk about. We have Freddie Havoc. Oh, we just talked about that. We have Danny Limelight.
We haven't talked about that yet.
Okay, who's the Gold Coast Federation champion against Amazing Junior.
Wow.
He's going to be defending the GCF title against Amazing Junior. Now, if you've seen Amazing Junior in action,
crazy,
you will be. It's amazing.
It's amazing, pretty much.
Amazing, right? And it's not Amazing Junior. It's Amazing Senior, like OG Amazing.
Yes,
what
it
he should call himself.
Yes.
Secondly, Danny Limelight. He is the Peter Parker, Miles Morales of the OCCW universe. Let me tell you this. That man. He'll tell you himself, right? But I'm going to tell you, that match should be off the hook, off the chain, off the hitch, right?
That match is going to be worth watching. These two guys are phenomenal. From Amazing Junior to Limelight, dude, these guys are going to rock the house like there's no tomorrow. And inside of a steel cage.
Inside of a steel cage.
Limelight's like Spider-Man. I can imagine him climbing all over the cage just like Spider-Man, dropping up the top corners, launching it. I can't even speak right now. It's so freaking crazy.
Yeah. And like I said, he'll tell you that and it's not on the poster, you're right, because the print went to press before we finished the card, matching up the card.
Don't believe the hype. This is there's gonna be a lot of cool matches.
What do you mean? Don't believe the hype? There's gonna be a lot of cool matches. Is someone going?
No, I'm talking about there's no Limelight. There's no. That's what you're talking about earlier.
We went to press because the card got thrown upside down when we lost our champion, right?
We're not blaming the guy that printed this shit. I'm saying there's a lot more people. You know what I'm saying?
But don't backpedal. All right, stand your ground, Mr. Bull.
Just.
All right. So.
Pelon.
Oh yeah, you're not exactly Frankie Avalon there, Chief. All right. So look, we have. Let's run through the card as it stands today. We have Daniel Moon against Max X. Mm-hmm. We have Vintage Dragon against Voodoo Master. You saw them talk about it on here a little while ago. We have the GCF champion Danny Limelight against the Amazing Junior. And so we got Freddie Havoc versus Helmuth, right? Mm-hmm. If I got that right, or is it Freddie Helmuth versus Havoc? I don't remember.
One of those two. One that spits water, the other one just is always angry.
Spits venom, right? And then Team Exodus, Tony Reyes and Bulletproof will defend their titles. They're trying to take everything out of here, and it just doesn't seem to be working. Trying to shut down OCCW by putting the mouth on me on social media. Jeez. Trying to take other wrestlers from working for me. Not working too well, is it, Exodus?
No, it's
not working for too many. All right? So, we have Mikey O'Shea and Azrael wrestling Team Exodus, again, inside the steel cage. And for the vacant Orange County Championship Wrestling Heavyweight title, we have Gusten Uberstud against B.A. Marcus Frey, one half of the franchise player. Joey, give me your take. What do you think of that title match? Who do you think is going to win it, and why?
Well, last time they went against each other, Gusten had the match all the way until, Mr. B.A. had this little his entourage behind him, his backup buddy.
Well, Othello, the champ.
Yeah, of course. I didn't want to say his name because, have you seen Othello?
Yeah,
he's a big dude. He might, even with his injury, he'll still mess me up.
Yeah, he might be the one guy who can still outrun.
But anyway, I'm totally going for Goosen. I love the guy. I love his yummy. I love his energy. Marcus Frey, he has a lot of built-up anger. Yeah, he's a big dude. He comes in all tough, but that anger could just be always a false deal with him, and he might lose because of that.
Okay, so you're taking Gusten Uberstedt over Marcus Frey. All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I can see that going that way. Yeah, Gusten Uberstedt surprised me. He got a pinfall on Othello. On a match he wasn't ready. Othello dragged him out of the locker room, threw him in the ring, and said, "You're going to wrestle, we're going to wrestle." Boom. Next thing you know, I look up, I go, "Oh my goodness," I make sure that we got plenty of bandages. I look up from the medipack, and boom, there's Uberstedt pinning Othello. I then jumped in his car and drove. It was quite a scene.
It was a quiet scene. You should have seen Fox 11 news choppers following that car all the way to his home.
O.J. Simpson type thing. That's true. All right. So there you have it. From the man's mouth. Oh, look who it is. Hey. Oh, who?
Hey!
You guys
See, at least these guys are nice. I'll get up for them.
Look who I found.
Hello.
Look who I found as I was training.
Yeah, but
I thought they were building the wall. Every time I turn around, there's more of them.
Mina, John, the reason I dyed my hair.
Take a seat.
Take a seat.
Look at my chair.
And don't be calling people vatos in here.
You don't know what vato means? Bro?
I know what it means, but don't be calling people that.
Check it out. He's here.
Hi.
Hey, John.
Hi. Hey, how's it going?
John,
Nice
so
to-
you know
Yes.
how you need tickets, vato, right? Being sold. But guess what? I got 5 tickets not sold, and they're still here. But that means tomorrow they're gonna get sold, all right?
My tickets that I had.
Where did you get the tickets?
Don't worry about that, all right?
Mine got stolen.
Good job.
Yours got stolen.
Yeah.
All right, don't worry. I'll get you some more.
Okay, cool.
All right, good. But make sure they're accounted for because I'm not just going to give them
I
away.
hope
How
so.
many?
Yeah.
You've only got 5 tickets?
John, if
Man, I should give you 105 tickets.
I'm
Your
gonna
Tia Toncha and your 12 cousins should be able to buy at least some of
Don't
those.
talk
right.
about them like that,
Sorry,
John. I'll mess you up
All
now.
right, yeah, she's all right.
You're lucky
should
over
be
there,
able
John.
to.
She's all right.
You're lucky
They come
over
from
there.
Irvine, you know.
What? Who does?
His family.
What the hell up?
Oh, sorry.
Look at the hair, bro. Look at the hair.
Irvine in Chiapas, man.
He's
Doesn't Irvine in
confused.
Chiapas?
Look, well, that doesn't matter, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about the main business, vato, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he had a good point.
What was
Tell
it?
him.
God damn, you see, I already forgot.
Oh,
You see?
not my fault.
Why aren't we on the card, John?
Well, because I haven't seen either of you for months.
John, you know how.
Here's an old saying.
John,
And you
Home
can-
Depot
and-
is busy
and you
nowadays,
can-
John.
Oh, stop pounding on the table, man. You're shaking the
Christmas.
camera. Look at it. It's already off skew. Can you fix that camera so we're centered there, Joey, please? Joe? Camera's right here, Joe.
And I'm just.
Okay. Oh. Watch this. This is the movie magic here.
Best production. Magic.
Production magic. All right, yes.
You said, John, look at my bicep. About to rip this shirt. Tres
Yes.
des, ¿ves?
Keep telling me that's your only shirt. You should stop
Freaking
there.
baby
John, Main point is, they stole my blue shirt. You know that?
Who?
Last show they stole my blue shirt.
No, I have it.
You have it?
I have it.
Oh, what's milagro?
Yeah. I tried it on.
You stole my blue shirt.
No.
You stole my blue shirt.
I washed it.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Well, you
shut
know.
up, Joey. He's not.
I knew when he swam back here, he was gonna be all wet.
Hey, mira, cabrón. I will smack the eyebrows. What's left of your hair off.
Hey,
All right?
Hey, do you guys think I look Persian?
No.
What?
Someone had thought I was Persian the other day. I said, do I look Persian?
You look like a disaster, vato.
More like a Madi.
Or this from the guy who looks like he's been hit on by lightning on one
You
half of his
missed
head.
him for so long. and
No,
look,
I
he's here.
didn't. I didn't.
Tell it like it is.
I'm his lost son.
He's the Mexican Two-Face.
Hey, mira, cállate, cabrón.
Okay,
Right?
so let's get to the
They call me
matters
little
at hand.
puppet,
You
yeah.
stop interrupting. We're trying to do some business here.
Hey-oh.
Okay. Why are you here?
Okay.
Because I want a job, John.
What do you...
He wants a job. He wants to wrestle.
Uh-huh.
And John, I know I lost my last match, John. But come on, John, you gotta give him vato like me like a third or fifth chance. Come
We
on.
lost.
Yeah, that's true. We did lost, but we lost
You guys
with
were-
honor, vato.
Here's the
With
problem.
honor. It's
Here's
true.
the problem. You guys were tag team champions of OCCW.
Of the world.
True.
Of the world. Don't forget that.
Well, the world champions of Orange County, right?
That's true.
So, and it was like one of your first matches together, was it? One of your
Fourth match.
Fourth
vato.
match.
Okay, so
man.
one of your first matches together.
Yep.
Right?
It's not first because there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's the
Okay.
fourth match, John.
Okay, in your fourth match together, right? You guys are champs,
Yes.
right? And you held on to it for
And we beat
until
one of
your
the
fifth
most-
match.
Our fifth match.
Okay, but that didn't matter.
son,
But
she.
John, you gotta admit,
Dwayne.
we showed them. We showed who we faced. We were strong. We showed
Yes,
you.
I agree.
We did La Raza.
I agree. And then I get an email from you. I can't come back. You disappeared for months. Gone. I quit wrestling. All right.
left.
I got shot, John.
Well, this
left.
What do you want me to do?
It's
You
not
didn't
like,
tell me you got shot.
Don't worry about that. I got,
he didn't get
I
shot.
got shot.
He's trying to up his street cred. His real name is Chauncey. In any case,
My real street cred.
On top of that-
Chavez Garcia de la Suarez Smith. All right.
Huh?
Get it right.
I don't know. And you
Got
went to like
jumped by Exodus.
you went to like a 6 month long Comic Con.
I was in Japan.
Yeah, at a 6 month long Comic Con.
I was specially training in Japan.
You see that? You see that? Look.
After I got
Leg
jumped.
day?
Look at
After
it.
I got jumped by Exodus.
Okay, so you got jumped by Exodus.
I got jumped by
And you
Exodus,
guys
too.
took your ball and went home.
No.
No,
We
you're
took our
training.
ball home. We inflated it, and we came back to dominate this division again.
And so now I'm supposed to put you guys on my card, the biggest card of the year, right?
I mean, you
Just
got,
at your request.
you look like you got a lot of guys that are giving you a lot of trouble, and I think
Come on, John.
we can handle that.
You know you gotta go over here, John.
Champions talking.
Come on, John. The temptation's about to kick in, John.
Temptation.
Okay,
on.
look, I just had a tag team come in here who used to be former tag team champions come in here and beat the Hedges trying to get a match.
Who's that?
La Raza, you remember that?
Oh, the guys we beat. Oh, there
Yeah.
you go, Vato. The guys we beat. Well, we'll say we can't do it again.
We
Okay,
lost.
Shut up. We could do it again.
okay. My point is this: I have a budget.
Yeah.
I have a card.
Yeah.
I have a job to do.
Yeah.
I cannot just arbitrarily make it like fun friends. Oh, my friends are back. Let's put them on my card.
John, I got a budget too.
This
I got
is not
5 tickets
What?
and a card right here.
What's that?
No, don't worry about that.
Okay, my point is
I think it's
this.
your card.
All right, I can't just throw anyone on whoever wants to come on whenever they want to come on. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, John. Yes.
So, what is your solution to this problem?
You're the booker?
Yes, exactly.
The solution is, John, you don't have to put us in a tag team match.
I don't have to put you on the card
true.
at all.
But just think about it. Just think about
It's
it.
true.
You could put
I'm
me
more of a
against,
singles wrestler.
Shut up, all right? You could put me against anybody, Vato. Think about it.
And
You got my little primo in there, Amos in there. You got this big dude called, oh, look at me, I'm Malcor, in there.
Oh, Malcor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a pain in my butt forever.
See, John, you'll be doing us both a favor if you at least put one of us in a match.
I would be doing you a favor, huh?
Let me go against Malcor.
What would you guys be doing for me? Are you gonna sell a bunch of tickets? Are you gonna fill the place up?
Maybe, but main point is go fill in the gap, all
He
right?
has like 20 kids.
Yeah, but
I'm his kid.
Yeah, but you've told me you have
But they're all under 3 years old. I can't charge kids who are under 3 years old. You get 20 kids under 3 years old. How does
I
that
mean,
If
happen?
they could
could.
cross a river, John,
You could.
they're old enough, all right?
You could have a heel stash, and you could do that.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Look, this is the first time in a long time that I've had too many people
Too many.
trying to get on my card.
Too many.
So,
The hell was that?
oh, this is the traffic outside.
Sound like a drive-by.
Yeah. So, okay, I got you. I have La Raza complaining about everything. I just don't have room on the card, gentlemen. I just don't.
Well, we're gonna have to try to do
Main point is, la raza es basura.
Whoa, hold on there, hold on there. Hold on.
What's up, dog? What's up?
Hey.
Hey, hold on. Hey, look, look, calm down. Hey, calm down. Hey, sit down. Everybody sit
Like
down.
it's Christmas,
Sit
come
down.
on.
Get in the.
That's Christmas.
This isn't.
But it's still cold outside.
This is.
First of all,
Stop hitting the table and shakes the camera.
Don't do that.
why isn't your tia calling me anymore?
Dude, she's arty.
What?
Okay.
Wait, what? You
What
guys are
do you
related?
want? Oh my God. What do you guys want?
Bring us over. There you go. Well, it's obvious. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 2. This happened twice already, right?
We can make a third time, Vato. I'm actually going with this.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say you guys show up and train,
Yeah.
right? And then we'll work it out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm busy. I have a full card. Look here's the card.
It's a wonderful
right there.
card, John. It's a
Yes,
beautiful card.
we are
One of the best
full.
ones.
John,
Dude, Gooston's gonna do
In Orange County.
John, Joe. I know it's besides the point, but like, man, you got good handwriting.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's
John, you have
really-
wonderful hair.
I've been doing anti-gravity training.
Damn, John, you've been in the gym every day, huh?
Well,
you know.
Oh, you see
hold on, hold on.
Bam!
I got a
Rip
better
this whole
solution.
division.
Hey, I got a better solution. How about
Because he's dating
Freddy Flo-
Vega Concha doesn't
Vega,
mean.
Vega,
Dude, she's Arthea, man. Get it right.
Vega, I got a better solution. Let's do what we do best.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jonathan Bass for OCCW and the Royal Ramble. Have a good night. Oh my God.
What the hell's going on here?
Good job.